Working with formulas in Excel, respecting order of precedence math rules. When creating formulas in Excel, it is important for you to be aware of the order of precedence Excel uses when it's creating its succession of operations. You might recall from math class the order of precedence. You might have memorized the order of precedence as BEDMAS acronym. B standing for brackets, E for exponents, D for divide, M multiply, A add, S subtract. Now brackets itself is not considered an operation, but you might recall that when you have brackets around an operation, that operation will be performed first. Let's put in the symbols for each one of these operations before we go further and have some examples. Brackets, Shift 9, and on your keyboard look for the Shift 0, which is your right round bracket. Exponents, Shift 6. The /, which is your divide sign, and that shares your question mark key, and I've filled in the rest here, but I'll pause at multiply, which is your Shift 8, plus of course we can find to the left of the backspace, and your minus sign, which is to the left of the plus sign. These are your BEDMAS symbols. We're just going to write in something like this: 2 plus 3 times 5. Without brackets here, we of course would be thinking that maybe 2 plus 3 would be added first and then the 5, but according to order of precedence, multiply is performed before addition. So the answer here is of course 3 times 5, 15, plus 2 is 17. Now if we force some brackets here, we would see that Excel would respect that, and that the 2 plus 3, which is of course 5, times 5 would give us 25. It's a big time difference between those two answers there. I'll just press escape to cancel. So brackets forces the operation to be performed first, whether or not there's addition, multiplication, subtraction, etc., according to the order of precedence. We must realize truly what the order of precedence is. Yes, number 1 are brackets, 2 are exponents. But when we look at divide and multiply, truly if we divide first and then multiply, or multiply first, then divide, we're going to land up with the same answer eventually. So 3 is set for both divide and multiply. Same holds true with add and subtract. Add, subtract, subtract, add. You get the same answer. Now what is an exponent? Well, to get you out of your misery, I'll give you an example here. 3, shift 6, which is your caret 3. Answer is 27. So exponents think of raised to the power of, and the next number here after the caret is going to be the power of. Though folks, we certainly can have cell references in here, so we could have, you know, F2 raised to the power of G8, and of course whatever would be in those cells should be numbers or formulas where the answer is a number. But here I'm just using numbers here instead of cell references. If you want to learn more about order of precedence, I'm not kidding, Google order of precedence, and you'd be amazed how much information you'll get on order of precedence.